There's so many different benefits from moving in silence. And sometimes what we don't realize is that the biggest noise that you can make is being silent, not putting yourself in a position to always need to vocalize your feelings or put what you have going on out there for the world to potentially jeopardize. And this was honestly one of the biggest lessons that I had to learn in my life, understanding that the less people know, the better. The less that people understand about you, the less that people know about what you have going on, your plans and hope for the future, will in a sense increase the odds of you actually accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish out of your life. When you go out and tell people your plans for the future, you have to always keep in the back of your head that not everyone wants to see you win. Sometimes it's best to be silent. Sometimes it's best to just take the information that you know, take all of your hopes and dreams for your future, and work towards them rather than putting them out into the world for other people to even get ideas of what you have going on or act as if they understand you in a sense. Learning to under promise and over deliver, because what we tend to do is we get excited. We tend to map out our future when we learn a new craft or we learn a new skill, and we have all these hopes for what's to come, not knowing what it's going to take to actually get there. Not knowing that since we're putting all of this out into the world, each person that you tell, in my opinion, if they are not adding value or helping you reach that goal, then it's decreasing the chances of you actually making that happen. This is why I feel like it's very important for us to always under promise and over deliver, because this puts us in a position to always expect more for ourselves. We don't know what's to come, but the fact that we put it out there as the bare minimum, knowing that we're going to do our best to overachieve and to get the most out of that situation, makes us 10 times more reliable. And a quick little story time, bro. It's funny because, my mom is super sweet. And I remember growing up, she used to always overpromise to all of her kids, I'm going to do this, I'm going to take you guys here, and I'm going to take you guys there. And every time the time would come, she would always underdeliver. And I noticed that her words tend to hold more weight than her actions. And this is exactly why I started to develop my character in a sense of making sure that I underpromise and overdeliver, simply because it weighs a lot more. Simply because I know that it has a deeper effect on your overall well-being and your character in general. So I made sure to instill this into myself so that it makes my word 10 times more valuable. Because people and my friends and my family, they know that when something comes out of my mouth, I'm either going to do just that or more. I always try to give myself that leeway or that space so that I know I won't let anyone down. And another thing that I love about moving in silence is because when you move in silence, you take the attention away from everyone else. You take the power out of everyone else's hands and you put it all back on you. You don't have anyone in your business to express their opinions. You start to find yourself and find the things that actually make you happy, because you're not allowing other people to voice their opinions on what you have going on in your life. So if you're somebody that's out here that's still soul searching and trying to find out who you are, try to vocalize less on your plans for the future and just act more on instinct and what you feel in your gut. And this will be a clear way to show you who you truly are. This will be a clear way to show you what you may have in store for your future based off your initial reactions and what you want to do. Because one way that you have to view it is that not everyone wants to see you happy. Not everyone wants to see you succeed. So when you're voicing, your plans and hope for the future, you got to think about it. Some people are the enemy. Some people are out here to attack you. So just imagine, you're putting your trust and your faith in these people that may be your friends, and they don't have any desire at all to see you win. You're jeopardizing that chance of you actually accomplishing whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Not only will this hinder your overall growth, but this puts you in a position to, jeopardize and lose friendships. This puts you in a position to potentially lose family and eventually not even reach those goals that you set out for yourself. So we have to be real careful, who we're sharing our plans and who our goals with. And I say that because even the devil was an angel once upon a time. So there could be people out here disguised as one thing. So you always have to be open ears. You have to be very observant, and you have to be very cautious about the things that you're putting out into this world. Even if you do believe that they're possible, even if you do believe 100% that you're capable of doing it, moving in silence is always going to be the best way, because you never know what the future has in store for you. You never know what's going to happen in your life that's going to affect your decision-making skills, something may pop up to where you may not even be able to deliver, certain things that you set out and promised. So that's why I feel like you should always put yourself in a position to keep that mindset and to keep that door open, knowing that you just never know. And another reason why we should always focus on moving in silence is because some people may genuinely want your spot. Some people may genuinely be jealous. Some people may genuinely envy you and want everything that you have, whether that's your wife, whether that's your possessions, financial, you may be good and where you should be. Some people are really looking at you and trying to take these things away from you. Some people genuinely don't want to see you win. So when you think about stuff like this, you have to protect yourself at all costs. You have to protect your family and the people that's around you, because people are coming at you trying to take this away from you. So when everyone knows your next step, or when everyone knows your next move, it just increases the odds of something happening to you. So our main focus should really just be on being safe. Our main focus should be on protecting our peace and our happiness, and not only ours, but the people that are around us that genuinely care about us. And we do this by simply moving in silence. We do this by not always sharing our location with everybody. We do this by not always getting everybody involved, or not always going to that party and posting it on Instagram or whatever the case may be, because people are watching you. People are genuinely trying to take what you have. So we have to be really cautious in this way of living. And not only that, especially when it comes to our dreams and our hopes for the future. I've been in a position plenty of times where I've embraced an idea or something that I had in store for my future, whether I wanted to start something or whatever the case may have been. And the people that was closest to me started to take these ideas and they started to act as if it was something that they came up with. And this is just something that you really wouldn't know until you're in that position, because you would think that the people closest to you would be happy for you or would cheer you on that you have these ideas. But like I said, a lot of people do not have a sense of direction or guidance, so they're just out here soul searching. And if you have a good idea, they're going to take it. So that's why it's best to always just start something. Always act first. Always move in silence, and don't share everything with everybody. Just let them see the results and let them see what's to come. And in the long run, this will do much more for you anyways, because people will see and people will understand that when you do speak, it's not much that you say, but your words, they hold value. So people are more likely to take you serious. People are more likely to listen to you. People are more likely to take in what you're saying, because they understand that you don't do too much. You're moving in silence and you're just locked in on whatever it is that you have going on in your life. But if you're somebody out here that's just moving a little reckless, man, I want you to know that, ain't nothing wrong with it. You just gotta tighten up. You just gotta get right, because, the last thing that I want to see is anything happen to y'all. The last thing that I want to see is, you trick yourself out of that position of success because you're sharing all your business opportunities with everybody, people that are jealous, that envy you. I want to see y'all all, be safe and make it out, the right way. So if you made it to the end of the video, man, I appreciate you so much. Stay locked in, move in silence, get right, and take care of your business. But I love y'all. It's your boy Blue Jay Tay, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.